Let's talk about the Subaru Boxer engine. So now Subaru Boxer engines get a lot of hate because of the memes of the blown head gaskets. But did you know back in the 60s, Volkswagen actually had the very first Boxer engine, but it was a water-cooled Boxer engine. But also, did you know that Porsche still does the Boxer engine to this day? In their little 911s and their little GT3s or their little racy vehicles. They still do it to this day. They've been doing this since the 50s. The Subaru is the massive pioneer with the Subaru Boxer engine because that's been in their lineup since 1953 when they first started doing airplanes. But did you know that also airplanes have Boxer engines as well? But Subaru still gets a lot of hate because of the pioneers of the Boxer engine. But let's talk about it. Well, what makes a Boxer engine very unique in a Subaru? Well, in other vehicles as well. So Boxer engines are not like your typical engine. It's not like your inline 4. It's not like a V6 or a V8. They're actually very flat 4 Boxer engines. There's also a flat 6, which flat 6s are often unreliable because they have a lot of problems. But flat 4s are more practical and more reliable than a flat 6 engine, and because they have a different unique system. And so Boxer engines, so think about a Boxer engine like a boxer. So when you have boxing, Sam sit next to another person right side by side, and you just put your fist out horizontally. Doing with my arm, I'm punching horizontally, and that's mentioned with how they got the name Boxer engine from. And that's how they got the inspiration to design the Boxer engine. So Boxer engines have this very unique order. So since the odd number cylinders 1 and 3 are odd, which there remains on the left, 4 and 2 on the right, they're even. So their unique Boxer engine firing code is going to be 1, 3, 2, 4. That's how the Boxer engine firing code works. So 1, 3, 2, 4. And the first piston always goes first. It's 1 right here. And then 3 second right here. And then 4 and then 2. So 2 cylinders on the right and they're opposed. So that is the unique Boxer engine firing code. 1, 3, 2, 4. That's how a Boxer engine often works. So let's talk about the center of gravity. So low center of gravity for a Boxer engine compared to a 4-cylinder inline, which doesn't really have a low center of gravity. Often when the body rolls around like the canyons and the mountains, they often do sway. But Boxer engines have that low center of gravity. That means they're implanted in the engine bay. They hardly move as the car body rolls and rotates. So since they have that low center of gravity, that means they have that low center of gravity, keeps the car perfectly in line, and they have that low center of gravity. So also, Boxer engines are also very easy, technically because of doing oil changes and doing perfect maintenance. Boxer engines, you can actually do anything in Subarus often too. You can do pretty much anything. They're very customizable. Boxer engines are very complicated with doing like spark plugs and other things, because since they're flat, often spark plugs are usually around this area, around each of the piston sides. I'm looking at my left and right. The spark plugs are often around here, and you have to get to them. You have to take your hand, and they're very they're very difficult to get through because of the Boxer engine design, and that's what makes them very difficult to take out. So you have to cut your wrench and then just get down there, and it's very tight because you have to move all these pieces, and you have to do what you're doing, and unless you know how a Subaru Boxer engine works. And it shouldn't be a very hard chore unless you know what it is. So that's a very unique design of a Boxer engine. Take this FB20 flat 4 Boxer engine, it only gets 152 horsepower. This is a 2-liter. That's everything you need to know about Subaru Boxer engines. So today we talked about the firing code 1324. So 1324. 1324. And the low center of gravity. Low center of gravity means that the engine stays in place as the body rolls, but it always stays in place because of the low center of gravity. and the uniqueness of the Subaru Boxer engine itself, and the simple fun facts of a Boxer engine. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.